Welcome to Amrita IAS Academy. My name is Balakrishna. I take history classes for you. So here in this video, how to prepare for civil services to qualify the exam in the first attempt. Is it possible to qualify the exam in the first attempt? Yes, if you think it is possible, definitely it is possible. If you think that it is not possible, then it is not possible. It all depends on your hard work, your energy, your capacities, your patience, your sincerity, and more effective preparation strategies. Okay, then, so here we launched Amrita IAS Academy. So especially we are going to upload videos, especially for civil services, group 1 services and group 2 services also. But here mainly we are focusing on civil services, right? In connection with that, so we have highly qualified faculty, well efficient masters who taught, so there is well in their respective subjects. How this IAS Academy, Amrita IAS is different from other institutions, you may question in the country because number of institutions that are existing. So how it is different in the sense, so after completion of the topic immediately we are going to upload previous questions, 20 years questions we are going to upload and expected questions also we are going to upload. Okay, so like that there is one. At the same time, so there is answer writing we are going to conduct. You have to write answers for main examination. So our faculty will evaluate your papers and they will guide you what points you have to write, what points you should not write like that. In every aspect they will stand beside you till your examination, till last. Okay, Amrita IAS Academy so gives you wings to fly successfully to hit the target, definitely. Okay, then some beginners asked me what pattern is there and what are the attempts, how many attempts are there, like that they asked me. First few minutes I will tell, so how many attempts are there, what's the age limit for that. So after that I will tell what papers are there, then I will tell you what tips you have to follow in your preparation, right, what books you have to follow. All these we can discuss in this video, right. So then, so here you see how many attempts are there, what is the age limit. Suppose if you take this age limit, if you see the age limit, 21 years above and at the same time below 32 years. So that is for open category. This is open category, OC category like that. It was said for this open category. Open category. This is for open category. 21 years to 32 years like that it was said. Okay. So that is, so up to this age, up to 32 years they can. Not beyond 32 years, only up to 32 years. So here, up to 32 years, so you can have these attempts, especially what happened. So this, you will have 6 attempts. You can have general category or open category. So here open category we can say, otherwise general category we can say. 6 attempts you can. You will have 6 attempts. Coming to OBC. OBC category that is there, 32 plus 3 years, 35 years, 32 plus 3, up to 35 years, 35 years, coming to 9 attempts, 9 attempts they can. Okay, coming to reservation candidates, SC, ST, okay, so here 32 plus 5, 32 plus 5 years, up to 37 years, attempts no bar. So here attempts, number of attempts no bar. So here, this attempts no bar. You can write any number of attempts up to the age of 37 years. So that's there. Then physically handicapped or physically disabled. Physically disabled. So these persons 32 plus 10, 32 plus 10 up to 42 years. They can write any number of attempts. Okay, so like this, so these attempts they are there, you can. Okay, so here 3-4 attempts they are sufficient, but because you are going on writing examination in the sense how long you are going to write up to the age of 42 in the sense it is not so easy. You have to continue in the sense it is not so easy without settling in life. That's why you have to see 1, 2, 3 attempts. That's enough. After that, you have to join somewhere, definitely. If you get, it's well and good. Otherwise, you have to skip, definitely. Okay. So, otherwise, you can see one more attempt also. But here, we are here. Amrita IAS Academy is here to guide you, to motivate you, inspire you, and definitely it will lead you to succeed in your mission IAS, no doubt at all, right? So then, age limit and attempts we have seen. Then, what are the papers? So, 3 phases they are there in this. There are how many phases? In civil services, there are how many phases? 3 phases they are there. 3 phases are there in this, that you have to know. First phase is prelims. This is prelims we are calling. Second phase, that is mains. And third phase, that is interview. Interview we are calling. Otherwise, it is personality test. Personality test. This is very, very important. So, you are going to, this overcome. So, I will, this qualify prelims, after that mains, after that prelims, the last, this interview is the last and final phase. Okay. Your half an hour interview is going to change your life. You are going to become civil servant. Okay. So, like that 3 phases you have to overcome. You have to succeed, definitely. Then only it is possible. Otherwise, no. Suppose if you fail to, get marks in the interview and fail to this one, again you have to come first. First again you have to write prelims. So, or if you fail in mains, then you have to come back to first one only. So, like that. So, 3 phases are there. Then what papers are there in this, that also we can see. First we can say this prelims paper. What papers are there in prelims? Suppose if you see this prelims examination, this is all objective. Prelims examination, this is objective only. This is where prelims examination is objective. Okay. In prelims examination, there are 2 papers. So, GS paper 1, so again GS paper 2. GS paper 1 is there, GS paper 2 is there. Coming to GS paper 1, this is for 200 marks. Okay. So, this is also for 200 marks only. So, but GS paper 1 is counted. Okay, that only you have to get merit. This is only qualifying. So, this CSAT paper we are calling. GS paper 2 is CSAT. Civil Services Aptitude Test. This is CSAT. Just you have to secure 33% in this. Okay, this 33% you have to secure in this. This is only qualifying. But here only you have to get merit. So, here GS paper 1, what happened? 100 questions are given. Each question carries 2 marks. 200 marks. Negative marks they are also there. For a very wrong answer, they will deduct some marks. 0.66 marks are deducted from correct answer in this GS paper. Here what happens CSAT, okay, you will see. So, first paper, GS paper. In GS 100 questions are given. Each question carries 2 marks. So, 200 marks. Like this, that is there. Okay. For wrong answer, how many marks they are going to deduct from right answer? For the wrong answer, 0.66 marks are going to be deducted. 0.66 from 2 marks. Okay, 0.66 marks like that they are going to deduct. So, here second paper, that is CSAT. In second paper, GS second paper, so only 80 questions are asked. So, and 2.5 marks each, and here also 200 marks. So, but this is only qualifying. You have to secure only 33% in second paper, right? So, here for wrong answer, so 0.833 marks, so will be deducted. Okay. So, from the right answer, like that. So, this is first paper. Then coming to this general studies paper 1, that is very important because so that only counted to qualify for so this main examination, right? What papers are there in that? That you can see. What papers they are there in this GS paper 1 in prelims? Okay, GS paper 1. GS paper 1 you have current affairs. What papers are there? One is you have to go through current affairs. This current affairs especially So this national, international affairs you have to cover maximum extent. Then second one, Indian history. Indian history, that is asked, mainly what happened, Indian history. So modern India, that is asked, ancient, medieval also there. And at the same time, Indian national movement. Indian history, Indian national movement. Indian national movement, that's one area. And art and culture. Heritage and culture, otherwise we are calling art and culture. Indian heritage and culture, that paper, that is also there in this GS paper 1, General Studies paper 1. Then coming to this one, geography. Geography of India. Geography of India and what? India and world. So geography of India and world, that is also asked in this one. So then polity, constitution. Polity, constitution, governance, constitution, governance. Okay, all these they are asked. Then economy, economic development. So all these they are there. Then general science, that is there. General science and science and technology, etc. General science and technology, etc. are there. So you have to download the Amrita IAS Academy app. We are going to see what papers are there exactly, all these once again, right? That's important. Anyhow, in this paper, especially GS paper 1, so here, so it is for 200 marks. So in this 200 marks at least, okay, in this 200 marks, if you secure 100 above marks, you are going to qualify prelims. So that is important. Qualifying prelims is very, very important, because in this increasing competition, 8 to 10 lakh people will appear for this prelims. Okay, so all states and union territories, right? So at the same time, all will appear for this examination. So then out of this 8 lakhs or sometimes 7 lakhs, you have to be in 15,000. Sometime 1 is to 12, 13, 14 like that. Maximum 1 is to 15. For one post, 15 members are qualified for this main examination. So right, even if you think that it is 15, definitely 15,000. If posts are 1,000, 15,000 members will be qualified. Okay, every year, so 860, 850, 900 like that notification, in the notification, so they will give, so for those, okay, for that at least, okay. So here, your rank must be, you have to secure 100 above marks in this to qualify prelims. Then only you can appear mains. Without qualifying prelims, it is not possible to do anything. You can't appear mains, right? Then coming to mains. So what papers are there in mains examination, you see? So here in mains examination, civil services mains examination, there are 9 papers. There are how many papers? 9 papers are there. In these 2 papers are qualifying. These 2 papers especially, so one is English paper, that is qualifying, one is Telugu paper. Okay, you have to write state language, Telugu. This is for 300 marks, this is also for 300 marks. So here you have to secure 25% to qualify. Just these 2 papers are only qualifying purpose. So they are not counted in merit. English and Telugu papers, they are qualifying only. That you have to remember. So after that, if you see, one essay paper will be there. Every paper carries, each paper, that is for 250 marks. Okay, so first paper, that is essay paper. So essay paper, you have to write 2 essays. So it is 250 marks you can write. Okay, first paper. So and 4 general studies papers are there. 4 general studies papers. So then GS paper 1, this is essay paper, this is counted. Or paper 2, or general studies paper 1, if you see, this paper 2 or general studies paper 1 we are calling. Okay, so in this you have to Indian history, heritage and culture. And this second paper covers Indian history, heritage and culture, at the same time society, geography of India and world, geography, okay. So there is geography of India, geography of world. So in Indian history, at the same time world history also. world history, Indian history that is there, world history that is there. For your prelims point of view, so world history that is not there, only Indian history. Ancient, medieval, modern, you have to go through, right? So like that, so that's all there you have to remember. So heritage and culture, society, geography, geography of India, geography of world. This is second paper. Coming to third paper, polity, constitution. This paper also for 250 marks. Each paper carries 250 marks only, right? So each paper carries how many marks? 250 marks in mains examination. Then coming to third paper, if you see, third paper or General Studies paper 2, polity, constitution, governance, this polity, constitution, governance. So then, so this especially, so there is so in this paper only you have to answer biodiversity. Okay. So at the same time, all these papers they are there. Third paper carries mainly, so there is especially international relations. That is also one area. International relations. That also you have to. International relations that you have to cover here. International relations, that's one of the areas you have to. Right? It is also for 250 marks. How many marks? Every paper carries 250. Coming to fourth paper. So coming to fourth paper, economic development. Economic development, that's one area. So then biodiversity, that's one area. Internal security, that's one area. Disaster management, that's one area. Okay, like this. So here fourth paper, that's there. Coming to fifth paper. So this fifth paper, so this ethics, integrity, aptitude. Ethics, integrity and aptitude. These areas they are there. So here how many papers are there means 4 general studies papers and 1 essay paper. Okay. So like that, paper 1, paper 2, paper 3. So 5 papers they are there. Each paper carries 250 marks and you have to select one optional. So out of 40 optional papers are there. Out of 40 optionals, you can select only one optional, especially only one. Suppose history is your optional, history paper 1, then history paper 2, like that you have to. That is also for, so 250 marks. Okay, optional. For this optional especially, so suppose if paper is history is your optional, so then history paper 1, so and history paper 2. So okay, history paper 1, history paper 2. Or geography paper 1, geography paper 2. Or anthropology, paper 1, paper 2, like that. This is for 250 and this is for 250, right? So there is, in these 9 papers, 2 papers are qualifying. Remaining 7 papers, each paper carries how many marks? 250, 250, 250, like that. So total marks, written examination. Okay, written exam total marks if you take. Written exam total marks if you see, 7 papers, 1750 marks. 1750 marks you are going to answer. How many papers? 7 papers total. Okay, 1750 marks. Coming to your personality test. If you see, it is for, so there is 275 marks. 275 marks. So that is for interview. Total marks are, okay, total marks 2025 marks. Out of this 2025 marks, how many marks you have to secure to become a civil servant? Just you have to secure 50%. Even 950 above marks also if you secure, you are going to secure some posts. Out of 24 services, so here you are going to secure some posts. 2025 grand total. Civil services prelims marks are not added, only qualifying. Main papers only, mains papers, they are considered. Essay paper is 1 and 4 general studies papers, total 5 papers, 1250 marks, and at the same time your optional, that is 500 marks, paper 1, paper 2, 500 marks, okay, 1250 plus 500, 1750 marks. So then interview 275 marks. So this is all the pattern of this civil services mains examination and interview, especially interview. So in the main examination, that is all subjective or descriptive we are calling. So whatever the questions are asked in the examination, particularly we are going to write clearly whatever the question, up to the mark we have to write in that examination, mains. But interview, in the interview they will observe, so your body language, your courage, your attitude, okay, your honesty. So all these things can be observed in the interview, definitely. Because in written examination, whatever the things you learned, the same thing you are going to present in the main examination. They are not going to see you, but personality test. So that's why they will see your attitude, whether this fellow is capable or not, okay, courageous or not. Some problem arose, you have to solve the problem as district collector, right? Then you must have that guts, capacity to solve the problem. Like that, they will observe your courage, your capacity, at the same time your honesty, sincerity in job. All these can be observed in the interview. Half an hour interview is going to change your life. That's why you have to prepare well. Single-minded dedication is very important for this. So no other options. Yes, I have to become civil servant. Whatever may happen, okay, I have to become like that. That stubbornness is necessary. Okay, if that is there, definitely you are going to become an officer, right? Then what are the important tips? Basically, what will happen? Some aspirants, they think that no, it is highly impossible to secure civil services. It is highly impossible like that. If you think that highly impossible, definitely it is not possible. Okay, so there is especially positive outlook, that is very important. Okay, so positive outlook brings you happiness and more success, definitely. Okay, so that's why here, so this what it says in the sense, 1,000 miles journey also starts with a single step. You are the guide, you are the master, you are the pilot. Whatever you want to do, you can do. Wherever you want to take your life, you can take your life. It's all in your hands only. Nobody will stop. Nobody can stop. Even the whole world stands against you, sword in hand. Still dare and do what you think is right. Swami Vivekananda said, okay, your goal is mission IAS, then you have to hit the target. Whatever may happen, whatever the problems you may face, or setbacks are there, that's all immaterial. You should have single-minded devotion, so to your mission IAS, then it is possible. Otherwise, it is not possible. So basically, you have to qualify all these phases. Okay, first phase prelims, second phase mains, and even interview. You can attend mock interviews, no problem. Because in mock interview, nearly some 500 questions. So the questions which are important, national important, international importance, family background, state importance, all these can be so given to you and you can get information. So to some extent you can answer well. Okay, so that's okay. But so this coming out of mains examination a little bit tough and prelims also tough. Basically first phase prelims. If you qualify prelims, then only you can enter mains. Then if you qualify mains, then you will come to interview, right? So all these are very, very important. What are important for this? What tips you have to follow in this, in the sense? Basically, you have to get clarity about the syllabus. One is you have to get clarity about the syllabus. Clarity about the syllabus, that is very important. So without having clarity, going on reading in the sense, where it will end. That's why clarity about the syllabus, that is very, very important. Prelims, mains, all these things, that is important. Okay, then, so you have to have consistency, stubbornness must be there. Okay, stubbornness, consistency, that is important. So then continuity, that is very, very important. Your stubbornness, okay, consistency, that is important. Basically this continuity, that is important. Continuity, okay, this continuity, that is very, very important. Okay, continuity, that is important. Okay, at the same time, you should have patience. You should have this patience. Patience is very, very important. Hours together you have to. And you have to fix up your timetable. So 8 to 10 hours. 8 to 10 hours you have to fix up your timetable. So plan is important. Here plan. Okay. So your plan is what in the sense how many hours? 8 to 10 hours every day you have to prepare like that. That plan must be there. And not only plan, executing plan is important. So this executing plan is important. So executing the plan. So otherwise plan is there, result will not come. If you execute the plan, implement the plan, then only you are going to get a result. Executing plan, that is also important. So then at the same time, so this positive outlook, that is important. Okay, positive. All the time you should have positive outlook. That is very, very important. It brings positive results, definitely. Right? So like that, so all these you have to. At the same time, you have to practice previous exam test papers. Whatever nearly 20 years, 25 years papers you can get. So all the papers you have to go through. Whether this topic is tough, what questions are asked from this topic, like that. So previous exam test papers you have to go through. That is also one of the important things for you. Okay. So here clarity about the syllabus that you have to. At the same time continuity. So and you have to. So this estimative strengths and weaknesses, that is also important. So and you have to come out of weaknesses. So you have to strengths and weaknesses. Strengths and weaknesses. So you have to come out of these weaknesses. Whatever weaknesses are there, you have to come out first. If you come out your weaknesses, then only it is possible. Otherwise, so it is not possible, right? Like that, strength and weaknesses also. Then, whatever you study, whatever you go through, it should be imprinted in your mind. That is very important. How many hours you studied, that is secondary. Whether you studied 10 hours or 12 hours sometimes. So these people who secured services, they are telling every day I spent 18 hours. Is it possible to spend 18 hours? So within 4 hours, is it possible to finish off all the things? It is not possible. After securing something, you may say anything. You may say anything. But, okay, so it should be practicable, right? So that's why I tell you 8 to 10 hours is sufficient for you. 8 hours to 10 hours, that is sufficient. You can go through well, right? Mains as well as prelims you can, right? Like that. So you have to estimate your strengths and weaknesses. That's also you have to overcome. So you have to come out of weaknesses. Okay. You have to come out of these weaknesses. That is also very, very important. Then, so this single-minded devotion. You should not have other disturbances. Okay. Today you are preparing for 8 hours or 10 hours. Tomorrow some friend make a call and you are going and attending some program. Definitely it will break your continuity. So that's why, so here, so the single-minded devotion, that is very, very important. So and hard work, your hard work is nothing but every day practicing things, right? So like that, so there is so hard work, that is very, very important. You have to do. That's why only intelligence may fail sometimes, hard work never fails. So your hard work, your labor, your industry, these will be counted definitely. Okay, they will bring success to you. So by following all these, what happened? You can. Then what papers, what things you have to do? What are the important books for this civil services examination in the sense? So for current affairs, every day you have to go through. So Hindu newspaper, Mint, that is also a newspaper. You can go through for this current affairs. Okay, for current affairs. So for this current affairs, you have to go through the Hindu, that's one. Mint, that's also one newspaper. Then Kurukshetra newspaper, there is magazine you can go through. Then Yojana, that is also a magazine. And Civil Services Chronicle. Civil Services Chronicle. Civil Services Chronicle or Pratyogita Darpan, like that. These are all the things you have to go through. For history, modern India, that is Bipin Chandra. Ancient India, R.S. Sharma. Medieval India, Satish Chandra, like that, you can go through. So current affairs, Hindu newspaper every day. Don't spend much time, 3 hours, 4 hours. If you spend all the time on newspaper, what about other papers? That's why just 1 hour you have to go through. So and half an hour you make notes. 1.5 hour only you have to spend. Important articles, editorial, okay, national, international important news only you have to go through. Not all the things, okay. So there is political disturbances not necessary, right? So like that, that's one. Mint, that is also one of the important newspapers for civil services. Then Kurukshetra magazine, for your essay it is useful. Yojana also useful. Then Civil Services Chronicle or some other magazines you can, monthly magazines you can subscribe, right? So then coming to history. So coming to history, 3 areas are there. One is ancient Indian history, that is there, right? One is modern Indian history, medieval. One is medieval Indian history and one is modern. So all these areas they are there. For this ancient Indian history, R.S. Sharma, you can go through this R.S. Sharma, that is very important. This is Satish Chandra, that is one of the important books for this. This is Bipin Chandra, that is the important one. So Bipin Chandra also wrote, so India's struggle for independence. You can go through modern Indian history by Bipin Chandra, and one more book by Bipin Chandra is India's struggle for independence. Struggle for independence. This is also a book you can go through. India's struggle for independence, right? So like that history, so that these are enough. Otherwise you can go Grover and Grover. Go through Grover and Grover. This Grover and Grover. This is also a book for history. You can go through this one. Romila Thapa, that's also a book you can go through. But not necessary, because going on studying one subject in the sense, so there is other subjects, that's why you have to. So they stick on 1-2 books only. So these 3 books are sufficient for this one. At the same time, you have to go through NCERT books. NCERT, okay, National Council of Educational Research and Training. SCRT, State Council of Educational Research and Training. Like that, NCERT books also you can go through. So there is especially, so basic information you can get from these books. History, geography, so and sciences, general science, all these you can go through from NCERT books also. Basic information, 8th to 12th. So these books from 8th class to 8th to 12th standard, you can go through these NCERT books. Okay, so they are also important for history, geography as well as. Then coming to geography, one of the important books for geography. So Mazid Hussain, that is one of the important books like that it was said. And you can go through this NCERT. So and you can go through Spectrum. So Spectrum series also you can go through. Okay. So Tata McGraw, you can like that. So here what happened, geography, that is also one of the so important one. Then coming to art and culture. Okay. So Nitin Singhania, that's a book. So you can go through this Nitin Singhania for, so this one. So like that, so here what happened in the sense, all these, so clearly you can follow at the same time, each and everything, especially Amrita IAS Academy, so provided, so this classes in depth, especially you can watch videos, so you will get good knowledge, so you can enrich your knowledge, which is very, very important for your civil services program. So like this here, you have to follow all the important books, and if you download the Amrita IAS Academy app, and you are going to get all the full information, right? So coming to this one here, one thing you have to remember, everything is possible. So here everything is possible. Basically qualifying prelims is important. So GS paper 1 we discuss what papers are there in prelims. GS paper 2 CSAT. In this CSAT paper, okay, so it is GS paper 2. In prelims, okay, I told you in prelims, so paper 1 is there and paper 2 is there. Okay, In this paper 2, what happened in the sense, in this paper 1, paper 2, okay, prelims, in this prelims, so basically paper 1 that is counted, paper 2 is not counted, but paper 2 here what happened, CSAT, Civil Services Aptitude Test. In this it covers, so what happened, comprehension that is there, at the same time communication skills, they are important here. So at the same time Wren and Martin, that is important here, Wren and Martin for CSAT. So English language that is there, so basic numeracy, so there is mental ability, reasoning, they are there in this. So Wren and Martin, that is one. So Agarwal book, that is for mathematics, you can go through. It is only for how many marks I have to get in prelims, in the sense only 33%. That is only qualifying. So these marks are counted, that you have to remember. Okay. So qualifying prelims is very, very important. If you qualify prelims, then only you can do something with maths. Otherwise, if you fail to qualify prelims, we can't do anything. Whatever the knowledge you have in mains examination. So in mains, how many papers you have to write? Total 9 papers you have to write. Okay. For this, your dedication is important. Devotion is very, very important. Okay. That's why I told you, single-minded devotion will lead you to success. Oscillation must not be there. So today we will think that I have to appear engineering services examination, and after that you will think that yes, I have to appear civil service. Like that, oscillation must not. Suppose if you select, okay, you come this side, definitely you have to continue. Okay. So like this, if you prepare well, so basically previous papers you answer. So answer all the, so go through these previous papers, 20 years papers, you will get a good idea what type of questions are asked. Whether I am capable of answering these questions or I am not capable like that, immediately you will come to know. With that, you will get some strength. Suppose if you answer well, okay, so it will boost up, definitely. If you get good marks, definitely it will boost up. Okay. So before examinations, you don't do that papers. Expected papers, some 20 papers, 25 papers like that, in the market they are available. Suppose before examination your prelims is 10 days only, then you start answering all these papers, definitely it is not good. Because if you get good marks, then it's okay. If you fail to get good marks, then all your hopes will become dupes. That's why don't do that mistake. Okay. Beginning itself, you answer all the practice papers. That is very, very important. Then answer writing is also important. Coming to mains examination. Coming to this mains examination, answer writing. Answer writing, that is very, very important. Because every question carries 50 marks. Paper is for 250. So in that, especially what happened? Paper is for 250, but your questions are, each question carries 50 marks. In that, 2 questions are 15 marks, 1 question is for 20 marks. Like that, subdivisions will be there. Anyhow, you fix up timetable, you execute your timetable, because plan and action, these two are important. Plan is there, action also must be there. Only plan will not bring any result, only action also will not bring. That's why these two you have to implement. Okay. Samrata IAS Academy definitely will help you in every aspect to come out successfully, right? So you can make a call for your queries. We are here to answer. Thank you.